Hi, good evening. My name is Dave Gagne. I'm the town administrator here for the town of West Bridgewater. And I'm going to bring to you a preview for the upcoming Board of Selectmen meeting, which is currently scheduled for March 5th, 2020. March 4th. First on the agenda is a decision to purchase land that is up on Stony Road that is currently into 61A, which is chapter land. This is land that would be used for agricultural purposes, and the person who owns the land is looking to sell it to a developer to place a couple of house lots on. The second one is to purchase land up on Lincoln Street. That's 15.5 acres. The Board of Selectmen named a recreational space committee, of which Selectman Anthony Kinahan chairs, and I'm a member on as well. And there's a diverse group of residents that are on that committee. And we've been studying what we can do about athletic fields going forward. I think there's nobody that would disagree that the town needs more athletic fields. And so we've been looking to try to acquire a piece of property that would fill the long-term needs of athletic and youth sports in town. And we think that we've identified a parcel. So the selectmen will then vote on that as well. Those two pieces of property is the primary reason why the town selectmen then will vote on calling a special town meeting for March 30th at 7 p.m. It's a Monday night. So they will open the warrant, they will place a handful of articles, basically agenda items, onto the warrant, basically the agenda, and then they will close it, meaning that there'll be no other business that can be conducted for that night. So that's what they'll be doing first at the beginning of their meeting. They'll sign the annual town election, which is the April election that happens for our local officials every single year. We use Allegra as our local vendor. They're based out of Brockton for our Finance Committee handbook that goes to the goes to town meeting. The same along with our town report dedication, which is our annual report available for all residents so they can see what's happened in each respective department at the end of every year. We are still in the budget season, so a handful of budgets will be presented to the selectmen, first by the assessors, then by the building inspector, the IT director, the fire department, our Southeast Regional School, and then at 8:30, a handful of smaller budgets, the Board of Selectmen and the Finance Committee budgets. I usually make those recommendations to the board on behalf of everybody else. There are some non-union personnel contracts that will be ratified and the amendments to them as well. And then the chairman of the Board of Selectmen is entertaining what the town can do to potentially have LED lights installed into all of our street lights. They're currently owned by National Grid, so we're going to have that discussion as well. There are 2 site plan reviews. Basically work that is being proposed in town by developers that the Board of Selectmen will review prior to going before its respective boards. So the first one, a special permit that would go before the Zoning Board of Appeals, and the second one, a special permit that would go before the Planning Board. After the board reviews and accepts their minutes, then I will present my report, which is basically a bunch of FYIs for town use, road, and property that I signed off on. Senator Timilty has requested from the Board of Selectmen what the town of West Bridgewater's funding priorities are that he can attempt to champion at the state level during the budget process. Our cleaning services contract at the town hall and the DPW has been terminated by the contractor. And the last is an update that has been discussed in the past about a potential change to the Finance Committee bylaw. Just an update to the board so that way they're aware of it. As we do all the time, the selectmen meet on the 1st and 3rd Wednesdays of every single month. It is an open meeting. It's on the 2nd floor. It's in the Board of Selectmen meeting chamber. It starts at 7 o'clock, and you're more than welcome to attend. Thank you very much, and have a good night.